Good morning. 60 miles done, 40 to go. It's going to be a blisteringly hot day today. Warren and I are going to do 20 miles. We spent last night in Truleigh Hill YHA. Yesterday was our shortest day, walking wise. It was 12 miles and it was the day I probably found the hardest. It's a lovely morning and I'm full of the joys of a cooked breakfast. Spent the night at Truleigh Hill. We got here 3:30, 4 o'clock yesterday. I had shower, I washed my t-shirt, had a hot meal in the evening, had an early night. I was asleep by 9 o'clock and we got up this morning about 7, had a fry up. It's now 9 o'clock. We're topped up with water. I'm covered in sun cream. I have Vaselined my ruined feet and we're ready to rock, aren't we?
Are we? We are.
We're both struggling a little bit.
Yeah, struggling.
Puddle. The days of consecutive walking are taking their toll. We've both got blisters and sores on our feet. Mostly I think because of the day of rain we had. We did 19 miles on the second day and it rained all afternoon. Boots got wet, socks got wet. Been suffering since then. But we're getting on with it. We have made life easier for ourselves today. Coming up the hill yesterday, Truleigh Hill, struggling along, really genuinely struggling. And Warren said, how about we put some of our gear in a taxi and send it on to the hostel that we're going to now? And I thought, what a great idea. So phoned a taxi company last night, said to him, you know, what are the chances of you doing that? And he said, yeah, do it all the time, no problem. So it costs a little bit of money, but we have ditched from our packs tents, sleeping bags, air mats, cook set, food. I'm now carrying, I think I got a hooded top, a shed load of water and some trail mix and half a ton of camera batteries and power banks. So my pack is still heavy, but it's nowhere near what it was. It's probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 kilos, which is a joy. It's a joy. The pack wasn't monstrously heavy to start with. It's probably only 15, 16 kilos, but after 4 days of carrying it, it felt like it was about 25 kilos. So, we've got lightweight packs, high speed, low drag today, 20 miles. We're gonna knock it off. We got to be at the hostel by, I think they stopped doing food about 8, half 8, so we really need to be there by then. And yeah, it's 9 o'clock now and we've just left. If we do 2 miles an hour and we walk continuously, we should be there at 7 o'clock. I mean, that's not going to happen, is it? We're going to have breaks, but they won't be long breaks, they'll be short. And because of our light packs, hopefully we can increase the 2 miles an hour speed to maybe 2.5, 3 and knock off some of the miles. But enough of my wittering. This is a challenge. It's the hardest challenge I think I've ever done in terms of outdoorsy stuff. I'm not really a long distance walker. I'm in my 40s. I'm not particularly fit. I'm fit enough, but you know, I'm not mega fit. I don't go running. I don't do things like that. I'm more comfortable sitting in the woods eating steak. So this is not my wheelhouse by any stretch, but I'm having a go. And to be fair, 90% of it I've enjoyed. You know, views, open country, nature, wildlife, flowers, all that sort of thing. You know, lovely. Really enjoying it. My feet are not enjoying it. To be fair to Warren, his aren't either, and he is a walker. He'll do 100 miles, you know, every year. He goes to Italy and does all that sort of thing. He goes off for 3, 4 days at a time in the mountains regularly, but even he's struggling. It's that wet, it's the surface, it's difficult. But c'est la vie. I'm not at work. So yeah, gonna get on with it. Enough talking, let's cover some miles. Thank you for watching these videos, by the way, do appreciate it. we seem to have settled into a kind of familial rhythm, Warren and I. It seems we spend a good hour or two in the morning kind of hiking alone. Warren's kind of doing these 100 facts, so he's trying to do a fact every mile of his trip, which is pretty interesting. But he sort of stops and starts a little bit in the morning, whereas I'm just wanting to go, and it through no real organisation, but it seems that I get a little bit of time alone in the morning. I think it probably does us both good. But yeah, he's not far. He's behind me a few hundred metres, but it's happened the last 2 or 3 mornings. So we just drifted apart. Just, I think, getting used to things in your own way and a little bit of headspace and what have you. And then the closer we get to lunch, we kind of, you know, drift back together again. And then in the afternoons, we tend to stick together. I think in the afternoons it's harder because you're getting tired. So that's when the moral support is needed. But yeah, I quite like it. I like the alone time in the morning, you know, just drifting along sort of in my own head a little bit. By the afternoon I'm definitely flagging, so having that moral support is key. Thanks, Warren, by the way, if you're watching this. 10 o'clock, going just over an hour. I think we did 2.5 miles an hour at the moment, which is an improvement on the 2 miles an hour. So that's good. If we can keep this up, we should be at the hostel with no real dramas. But that's Devil's Dyke Valley there that we're walking past. My learned companion informs me that it used to be a popular place for the Victorians, and there used to be a cable car across it, and what do they call it, a funicular railway, like angled railway, takes you up the hill. And I tuned out after that when we started talking about railways. But yeah, cool little place. And look who's caught me up, this fella. Hello, Warren.
Morning, Dan.
How was your hour to yourself this morning?
Oh, it's good. Yeah, it's just nice to,
Yeah.
you know, go at your own pace for a little bit.
Yeah. I wonder where the cable car would have been. Sort of
No, I don't know.
going across or going across that way.
There were no markings as far as I could see on the map.
No. It's awesome to imagine, though, isn't it?
There was actually a camera obscura on the top. I didn't
The
say
hell's
that
a
to
camera-
my...
What the hell's a camera obscura?
It's one of those, you go, a bit like a periscope. Let's say
Oh,
periscope.
okay, yeah.
You know, like a periscope, but you don't have to look at little lenses. I think it shows you on a screen somehow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Do you
a
think
bit like a periscope.
Do you think I've faded to white yet?
Yeah, you probably did. Ask me again and I'll do it succinctly because I periscope.
No, I'm not asking you again.
Yeah.
You're having that take and, and that's it.
Oh,
Probably faded to white
Yeah.
after about 5 seconds anyway. When you went, there used to be,
I should have said.
just cut off.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Yeah,
that.
that's good.
That's sweet, isn't it? Are you hot dogs? Hello. It's all right. Hello. That's a cool thing. When you're done, me and Warren are getting in there.
Yeah.
Cool, have a good day. See you guys. How sweet is that? Doggy bath. Coming down towards the main road, and I can actually see the petrol station. That's where we're going to pick up some lunch. Get off.
I'm going to do a fact.
He's going to do a fact. I'll shut you off. If you want these facts, check out Linley's 360. He is the factinator. 100 facts in 100 miles. Somebody else listen to them, please. Sorry. Okay, just had a phone call from Heckmas. Heckmas was the taxi driver that took our gear to the next youth hostel, and he WhatsApped me a picture of the bin bags of stuff that we'd tied up, ouch, in the youth hostel's kind of foyer area. And yeah, he just phoned me and said, I delivered them, sent you a picture. The lady who I had spoken to on the phone, who was expecting them, has taken them and locked them in a room. Just want to let you know it's all done. So top work, Heckmas. Thank you very much. I mean, obviously we paid for it, but it's such a relief. These bags feel so much better, don't they?
They are better, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
You had a notion, Warren. You really had a notion. Air conditions never felt so good. Oh my god. It's like a fridge in here. It's lovely. Right, let's get some food and get out of here. Yeah, that was Pycombe, and we're a couple of miles from Ditchling Beacon. Got myself a nice like orange and mango juice, bit of vitamins. Got that down me straight away, and bit of snackage, and we're buzzing along. But it is ridiculously hot now. I say it's gone 12, but the day is just getting hotter. It's going to be a tough one, I think, and keeping hydrated is all important. Warren picked up some ibuprofen, like Nurofen stuff, at the petrol station. He's had a couple for his feet, and I thought I'd have one as well. Ankle's a bit sore, obviously still walking on those blisters. I suspect one on my little toe has now burst, because that's a bit stingy. But the one between my big toe and my second toe is it's in second place now. The little toe one's taken over, so that one's starting to feel a bit better. That's nice, isn't it? Oh, the pace from this morning has dropped right off. We're both struggling a bit with the heat, I think, but also general soreness. There's a couple of windmills up here, which there's one just peeping. I think there's two, the other one's behind the trees, but Warren tells me their name is Jack and Jill. Original. Beautiful country though, really nice. Still with me back there?
Oh, hanging in here.
He's hanging in. Staying positive?
Oh yeah. Feet are no worse than they were this morning, so.
So they're just
on fire.
They've reached an intensity.
Yeah.
And it can't get any worse.
Yeah.
I'm sure it can though. I'm sure it will later. I think today we are going to pass 3/4 of the way through at some point. I don't know when, probably after lunch. We're back on one of these gravel roads, and this morning mostly I've been on grass, which has been really nice. We're back on this sort of stuff again. More beautiful fields to the side. Is that wheat? I think it's wheat, isn't it? Stretching on, and then the other side, the lowlands. I don't know what's that side, and somewhere right up there is a man wearing yellow trousers, and clearly I'm not one to talk. I've got an effeminate hat and some short shorts on and extremely pasty legs. Okay, sit rep. It's 3:15. It's hot. My ankle very much hurts. We just stopped for lunch, like a pair of trolls sitting in the hedge, because there is no shade to be had. It is ridiculously warm. Loads of trees over there. I'm not walking all that way for my lunch. So we're halfway for the day.
Yep.
And it's, what did I just say, 3:15-ish?
3, yeah.
So this halfway point has taken us 6 hours.
Yep.
We've just been discussing this, which means at the current rate we won't be there till 9 o'clock tonight.
Yep.
which is a bit late. The kitchen will be closed, so we need to make an hour somewhere, but we're not really capable of going much quicker because we're both suffering a bit. But we have justified a load of things. We detoured off to get that garage. That was half an hour. We sat and had a 20-minute lunch, half an hour lunch. We sat and had an ice cream. Now, all of that adds up to, I'd say, over an hour.
Yep.
So walking wise, I suspect we got 4.5, 5 hours to do, which would put us at 8 o'clock. So every time we stop, we're losing time. So we just need to press on. But it's hard, Warren. Why did you make me do this?
It's a challenge.
He's a fucking challenge. Jeez. In it, mate. Anyway, lovely views though. All right, I'm done. You can go back to talking absolute bollocks. Awesome bit of combine work going on in there. Harvest time on the farm. Always looks cool. I like it. Just passing through a little woodland, which is like a zigzaggy, very steep up, but it's really cool in here. So we just thought we'd take the opportunity just to stop, take on a bit of water. I think I've just drunk about half a litre. We're coming up to Howsdean Farm, I think. It's a campsite, so I'm fairly sure there'll be taps. And yeah, the next stretch after that is about 6 miles, I think, of open country. And yeah, need to make sure topped everything up fully, because it is a scorcher. Scorchio. But yeah, we're just taking 5. Got 2 minutes, Warren.
Yep.
It's 2 minutes to 4. I am Mr. Motivator today, I tell you. Aren't I, Warren?
You are. Irritatingly. No, it's good. It's good.
Every time we stop, I sit for about 2 minutes and go, right, come on! And that's normally his job. Right.
Rock on, Tom.
1 minute till walking. Stand up.
30 seconds.
Stand up and get your bag on.
Yeah, bottles to go in.
You old woman, you.
Yeah. Old is correct, woman is not.
Alright, let's get on with it. Next stop, a tap. That's nice, that.
Very nice.
Have a zesty drink. Fitting. I'm on a trip with Mr. Linley, who is a bit of an enthusiast of trains. Those of you that know him will know this. We've crossed under a railway bridge that marks mile 75. 3/4 of the way there. Rock on. And in terms of today, about 6 miles left, I think, to the hostel. Check in on the body. Ankle sore, little toe blister, still at number 1 on the blister pain charts. The other ones really have settled down. I shudder to think what the big nasty one looks like, but I'm not feeling it at the moment. Little toe though, oh, that stings. I reckon that did burst a few hours ago. How's Warren feeling?
Feet are sore, but you know, to be expected. Yeah, okay. Actually, Dan.
Yeah, good.
Yep.
Good. Yeah, 6 miles. Couple of hours, couple of 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours.
It's getting worse.
We'll be there soon. I'm liking this path. Lots of sort of dapples of shade and stuff.
Oh, bell. Thank you for the bell. Thank you for the bell. Appreciate that. We've been hound down by too many people.
No, it's not good.
Without bell. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
mate.
No worries. Have a good day.
And you. That was one of the good cyclists. Tinged his bell, let us know he was coming up behind us, slowed down. Nice man. We've had a few just go rocketing by, and yeah, only takes one of us to kind of stumble or, you know, swerve to kind of avoid a hole or a rock or something, and you'll have a nasty little collision on your hands. So yeah, got to be a bit careful on this trail because it is popular with the cyclists. Been on my own for a little bit. Warren's up ahead somewhere. I had to stop and fiddle about something in my bag and what have you, but yeah, it's been poodling along at my own pace. I think I just passed mile, I want to say 78, which leaves 3 left to the youth hostel. I think might be 77 and I'll be crushingly disappointed, but I think it was 78. You sort of lose track as you go along, but Warren's got them. He's got the route marked out in like an A to Z map thing, and he's got them numbered, big W's where there's water points and all that. You know, we planned it over the last few months, this, so it is nice to be able to see your progress rather than just aimlessly walking. But yeah, we are either 3 or 4 miles away, I think it's 3, from an ice cold beer, which would be very nice. But the downs are lovely. I heard Warren give one of his facts earlier, and downs, the word down is I can't remember all of it, but it's an old word that means hill. So these are the South Hills, which makes a lot more sense than the South Downs. Evening's starting to draw in, so the cows have got long shadows, and you know, over there's chalk cliffs. There's some sort of town, I don't know what it is. There's a windmill down there, and I'm up here just, you know, in my own head, just wandering along thinking. What does that say? This way. Oh, concrete? No. My nemesis is downhill concrete. That was not fun. That, I'm saying, was half a mile, if not more, of slightly downhill concrete. That was horrendous. My feet are on fire. Please tell me going straight on.
Yeah, I think we are.
Oh, good for that. I'm not going that way.
No.
And I'm not going that way. Is it straight? Yeah, there's a little acorn on the thing.
Is it?
Oh, God. That's a relief.
Oh, yeah, we are, yeah.
That was fun, that bit, Warren, wasn't it?
Oh, I was ecstatic with that lovely, lovely concrete path. Oh, ideally not.
It's horrible. I don't know why it burns so much.
I don't know, it just, I felt I needed fire extinguishers at me all the time.
Yeah, awful.
To just take the heat away.
Yeah.
That,
My blisters have got angry.
yeah.
My original blister between my big toe and next toe has reclaimed top spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. After a brief period of being at number 1, little toe blister has slipped down the charts to number 2. And
this is blistering dialogue, isn't it?
I know. Yes. Oh shit! Is that a bull? Oh dear.
Well, we're public land.
Yeah. He doesn't look happy. It's a cow.
It's a cow.
It's just a cow.
It's just a cow.
I hope it's just a cow. I got scared then for a minute. Okay, let's go. How far we got left?
Less than 2 miles.
Okay, good. Yeah, these guys are all behind the fence.
I know.
And then there's that guy. That's a her, definitely a her. Yeah, she's all on her own. Hello, you. You alright? That says South Downs Way, Eastern Hemisphere, Western Hemisphere. Gotta love a comedy sign. But yes, in spite of my pains and moaning about said pains, I do like this time of day. I love these round bales and the, what do you call it, the long shadows they create out in the fields. They look really cool. Check this out. There's a maze at the bottom of the hill. I think made out of sweet corn maybe. That's very cool. Lovely little tents down there. Awesome. It's like it's either a maze or a sweet corn maze. Oh, it's a maze made of maize. Of course it is. That's seriously cool. A maze made of maize, celebrating and raising money for the RNLI. And yeah, it's a good thing. I love that it's made of maize. And when they're done with it, you know, it just gets chopped down and used for animal food. So there's no waste. So amazing, what a great idea. And it looks like anyone can do it. South Farm, what it said? Yeah, look up on the internet, South Farm, maze. Take your kids, run around in the maze, raise money for lifeboats, kids have fun, farmer makes money from his crops, everyone's a winner. Very cool. Mile 80 ticked by at that farm, so one more to go. That's 19 for today. So last mile, big push. Nice, isn't it? Walking at sunset. Absolute agony. That's great. That's great. That, seriously, that farm, that really made me smile. I'm gonna do this last mile. I might put my camera away and just get it done. So I'll see you for a beer. How about that? Cheers.
Absolutely.
Cheers, Warren.
Good.
It's just coming up for 8:30. We've got here, we've checked in, bags are dumped, food's ordered, beers in hand. That was 21 miles, wasn't it? 21 and a bit.
Yeah.
It was really hard.
That was hard. That was hard.
Yeah, well done.
Well done you.
Well done me.
Yeah, well done me. Well done both of us together.
But yeah, I am absolutely ruined. So that's the end of today's episode. We checked into the YHA. Where is this?
It's the Lewis YHA, but
South Downs YHA.
Yeah, South Downs.
I really enjoyed today, other than the excruciating pain and the exhaustion and the heat and all the other things I moaned about. I've had a good day.
Yeah, we have had a good day.
So thank you very much for watching, and yeah, a bit more walking to do tomorrow.
A bit.
See you later. Thank you very much. Cheers, Ryan.